Real fast before I get started here with the actual video, this is future me speaking currently. I've made a bit of a mistake during the stream in that I was under the impression that this mod pack that I'm playing is the 1.7, whereas everything else is 1.2, but I was off by 10. This is 1.7, everything else is on 1.12. So this mod pack is actually quite a lot older than I thought it was, and it's missing a lot of things that I didn't realize were missing straight away. But I make the realization at some point during the second part of the stream. So for those of you wanting to see a more modern Minecraft that's modded, skip ahead to part 3. I'll be doing some off-camera work to get me back up in part 3 to where I left off in part 2. So I'll kind of do a wrap-up thing at the start of part 3 for you. And yeah, so I guess just kind of watch these, but don't take any of it too seriously because all of this gets undone, I'm sorry to say. So, oops, sorry. I'll be doing, the Revelations mod pack, though, will be the next one that I do for part 3 onward. With that out of the way, back to the stream. Apologies in advance for my voice. I had a massive sneezing fit last night. I just couldn't stop sneezing, so my throat feels like I've been screaming for the past day and a half. My voice is a bit wrecked because of it. I thought I'd go for Infinity Evolved, though, because I've not done Infinity Evolved. It's like the Feed the Beast one that's like kind of sort of the most recent modern one. It's Minecraft 1.7.10, whereas a lot of other stuff is still stuck at like 1.2. But there's also Revelations, which I'm very, well, somewhat familiar with that I could always switch over to if I don't really like Infinity Evolved. Infinity Evolved seems to have generally the same mods as Revelations, but it's also got like a quest log type thing, which I quite like. Because then if I run out of stuff to do, I can always just check the quest log and be like, oh yeah, let's do that. And before I build the satisfactory city right this time, it might get to that point. I don't know. We'll go for it. Stream is the world name. We'll do it on survival. Just a default world type, I think. I'm a little curious about amplified, but I feel like amplified most of the time just becomes basically unbuildable because of the sheer size of the mountains and everything. These massive jagged cliff edges. It's a little too much. There's also Biomes O'Plenty, which this mod pack brings on. I'm not too familiar with it. I'm assuming this adds on a bunch of like other just biomes to the game. So if I have world type Biomes O'Plenty, it'll kind of focus those. I don't know. I'm leaning a little bit toward default. Seed? Oh god, I don't know. Maybe I just go with a random seed. I can't decide. It's super flat. Yes. Perfect. Bedrock, 2 layers of dirt, and then grass. Beautiful. Nah, we'll go with, I think I'll try out Biomes O'Plenty. Not sure what to expect with it. With the seat of Central is God. Central, please. And I do have this installed on a solid state drive, so hopefully the loading's not too bad, but generally, if you're getting into Minecraft again, get a solid state drive for it. Seriously, they're like, you can buy a solid state drive online for like 20 bucks nowadays. They're cheap. Doesn't have to be very big. You can get an external adapter for it that covers the power and SATA connection and just goes right to USB. Plug that in, install Minecraft on it. I'm immediately drowning. Phenomenal start so far. What is this? Marsh, apparently? Okay. Are we happy with Marsh? Is Marsh cool? Do we know what Marsh is? Duckweed. I can't walk on that, though. I'll take it. Lily pads I can walk on. We got maybe a swamp over there. Dense dark oak forest over there, which is quite nice. I like the dark oak wood. It's not funny if you don't have 14 terabytes of solid state drive storage on RAID 0 NVMe with and PCIe drives. Why would you RAID 0 NVMe? What? How, actually? You could RAID together 2 of them, I guess, right? Maybe? I don't know if they'd be... No, yeah, they should actually be compatible with PCI RAID. Mud. I mean, at some point... Mandrake seeds. Right. I'll run through the mod stuff as we get going to help people follow along a little bit. Because I'm generally a little bit familiar with this stuff, but not hugely. So it'll also be a little bit of learning. So those of you who actually know what's going on with the mod packs and all that, like immersive engineering and stuff like that, do feel free to chime in. I think this is just a witch hut. Hello? Oh, no one's home. But an iron shovel! Yes! Man, my mouse sensitivity seems a little bit wild. I'm just going to wander around for a little bit, though, and see if I generally like the world that we've been given. Yeah, maybe not. It used to be that you wouldn't drown with those on, I think, right? It's like a really old thing. I don't think that's still around. I mean, I'm generally kind of okay with this. We're at about Y level of 70, so there's still a little bit ways down to go. Not as much mountain and spelunking as I'd like. Hello, little guy. I think these are friendly. They're basically just like little, I thought I could talk to them. Just like little villagers, basically. Some of them trade, I think. Biome So Plenty adds a ton of tree types and block types, as you recall, different seeds and plants. I mean, do I need to have the Biome So Plenty preset on to get that stuff in, or does it still come in normally? Because otherwise I think I'd like to go for like a default world, just because it's a little more standard and less wild. Like, I don't want to have just like this massive, huge mushroom biome type thing, followed by some other, you know, crazy wild biome that stretches on for miles and miles. And like, I'd like to keep the rare stuff rare, if that makes sense. I might make a new world here. This is a bit less interesting than I'd like. And that's always the problem with Minecraft, is getting a cool seed that you enjoy. Because I can make this work, but we'd end up just making a dark oak building on some plains with no known access to a cave or anything, and it looks like we might even be on a big giant island type deal here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's some mountain over there, but that's a ways out now. Striping on SSD. Well, RAID 0 wouldn't have striping. That'd be, I think RAID 0 is straight up just double it up, make them work together. And RAID 1 is the mirroring, or do I have that reversed? I mean, you could go for like RAID 2 or RAID 5 or something. Or RAID 1 plus 0 would be a thing also, I suppose. If you had that many. I don't know anybody who has that many. Actually, I know somebody who's got that many. Fucking Taco's probably got that going on. God damn it, Taco. Control no longer sprints? Oh. Double tap to sprint. What the hell do we have going on here? Oh, I see. I can't stand on these. Oh, I can. Oh, tiny lily pad. These are different. Oh, okay. I mean, generally cool thing. It's just like a little floating island with a bunch of mushrooms on it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go for a restart. We'll try it again. Raid 1 is mirroring. Okay, cool. I always get it mixed up. Copy of stream. Oh god. Copy of stream. Oh, I see. It's gonna use the same seed. Ah, I don't want that. We'll delete it. And let's try amplified. Let's try it. We'll see. Maybe we get a really cool, awesome one. Hello, man. How you doing today? I feel like if you're going RAID 0 with solid state drives, you may as well just get a system that's got a bunch of RAM and just make a RAM disk. If you want, like, incredibly fast transfer speeds. Oh, Jesus, this is already getting a little bit wild. Oh, God. We're up at Y217 as our current level. We started right next to a village that's going to be completely inaccessible because of the sheer size of the mountains here. Oh, man. A nice meteor here that is the cause of the weird sloping going on at these mountains. Okay. Oh, wow. Anybody afraid of heights? Jeez. We'll head down this way toward the meteor. There should be a generally gradual enough slope that we don't die immediately. Should be. Sure. How do I get down? Oh, what? We might be kind of stuck up here. This world slowly struggles to get in. Yeah, if you want mountains, there you go. There's amplified for you. That'll give you mountains. House with a little bit of minor flooding, but one heck of a foundation. They're prepared for a flood. Huh. Well. On account of being practically trapped here, I think I might have to restart again. I was just curious. You never know. It's okay. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. There's also a lava fall over here. Sprint. Sprint. Damn it. Nice. I'm basically dead here, though. I don't think this poison will kill me. It'll bring me down to like a half heart. Yo. But if I heal up, it'll still hurt me a bit. For 7 more seconds. Oh, well. And then I got a fucking potion in the back of my head. Okay. And it leaves a death marker for me too, which is nice. Okay, let's go for something more reasonable. Central is God. We'll just go default though. Does the extra speed do anything for you? I can't see a need unless you are moving video files between hard drive constantly. Well, if you had a really wild SSD RAID 0 going on, you'd be able to transfer a lot of really small files quickly, which is generally the struggle for a standard hard drive. I guess, yeah, moving a very large file also helps out a bit. But just like more SSDs working together as one, you'd be able to move a lot of the really small stuff really quickly. So maybe if you're like a photographer or so. Desert. Desert and what? Savannah? Maybe. I don't mind savannas too much, and we have a little bit of a hill here. And a friendly witch? Or are you an asshole witch? Coven witch. Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to me. Andromeda Ravenway. What a name. Well, we can go for this. This may not be too terrible. So this mod pack does have a quest system to it. The fourth inventory thing that I've got here first now is the quest book. Show quest, the first quest, open it up and we have like a little quest tree thing going on here just to kind of guide you. And I like it because if you run out of things to do or you're not really sure where to go next, this kind of gives you a vague idea. The first quest that we get here is you're going to get splinters, wants me to get 16 wood logs and I get a free axe out of it. So sure, we'll go for that. It'll make getting more wood a lot faster. Ezra, 3 months. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Enjoy the promotion. I don't know if we have the... Well, we should have like the timber mod or something close to it. We do have a mod called Tinker's Construct, which greatly changes the way you can make some weapons and armor, and you can get some like really interesting materials that have unique properties to them. And I know one of the axe types that you can make generally works like Forester does, where it just chops up the entire tree in one hit. Well, you take out one block and the entire tree falls. Like all the connected wood blocks above it get taken out as well. So it makes clearing forest a lot easier. It'll be a little bit till we get that though, but that's a thing. I hate that sound. So we got a stone axe for it. Yay! And that leads to tinkering and a different type of slab furnace type thing, which is just a standard furnace, but it doesn't really stack. Only takes up half a block. You can't put 2 on the same block. I don't know why, but that's a thing. And to make a slab furnace, I can search for it here. And see what it takes. Just a bunch of cobblestone slab, which is just a line of cobblestone. Easy enough. I need more wood, though. Might get lucky and find some of the parts in the village. That's true, too, but I think I need a... For the fancy axes, I think I need a tool forge, right? Which means I need the iron blocks or something. It takes a little bit of doing. So what is this webbed up cobblestone thing here? Because I could maybe use the cobblestone. Oh man, this cobweb. It's a really tricky cobweb. I do like the mod, whatever mod it is, that you look at something and it lets you know if it's currently harvestable and what the effective tool is for it. I like that a lot. A dispenser. Iridium shards, a safari net single use, some thorns, and a pile of ashes. Okay. Can I ask why? No, I don't really care. I don't want to know. What a weird thing. Iridium shards. You can put them in a compressor to get iridium ore. Which was used for... Was it R then? Diamond's advanced alloys makes an iridium reinforced plate. Or I can compress it into an ingot. Okay. Hybrid solar panel. Okay, so it's generally a fairly late game material, it looks like. Alright. Well, we'll be storing that away in a chest for a very long while. There's also some magic stuff in this mod pack, but I was never really too huge into the magic. Involves a lot of... There is an old mobile game, I think called Alchemy or something like that, where you start with just a couple elements, and you combine them to create other elements that you use to combine with other things to make other elements and stuff. The magic system in this mod pack has something similar to that, and you use these elements to do different things. I don't really know much beside that. Okay, bit of a cave here. Are you a proper cave? To a degree. I'll be over here. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go for this, this here. What was it? Slash seed? Minus 229533027 is the seed. No, party sheep. Nah. Yeah, oh, it seems decent enough. I think I'll keep this. If I kill it, I get a hat. Yeah, but I don't really want to kill it. Although, no, there's not three of the same color. But I think I can make. Yeah, I can make wood shears. I can't imagine this is comfortable for the sheep. It doesn't seem like it'd be very sharp. Grab up a bit of wool to get started with. We can always dye it to be the same color afterwards. Alright. That's plenty. So let's go for the crafting bench. Just make a bunch of this. Could probably turn it all into planks, actually. And there we go. One bed. Or I could get fancy. Oh. I thought maybe there were different colors of bed. I guess not. Well, I'll do it out of brown wool. Yeah, fine. Cool. Okay. And I suppose while I'm here, we get started on some Tinker's Construct stuff. I needed the blank pattern beneath a plank, beneath a log, beneath... Maybe it has to be in the crafting bench. Ah, on top of. There's the part builder, the stencil table. I would like a chest. I'll actually make 2 chests, one for myself later on. The pattern chest, and then the crafting table with the plank pattern, the tool station. Yup. These are the basic fundamental things that I need for Tinker's Construct stuff, and I'll get more into that a little later on, but for now I need to quickly get some shelter, because I kind of forgot that nighttime's a thing. I know what I'm doing. Well, yeah, I guess we'll just make do in here. Give me a bunch of planks. And crafting bench down. It will get quite dark. It's a little bit by design. And I guess we could use this for like a little window, I suppose. That'll be alright. Kind of a weird spot for it, but oh well. I try to make my stuff look generally functional. Like, somewhat a little bit realistic to a degree. Okay. Now, let's get started on some of the Tinker's Construct stuff. So I can make a pickaxe. Because I think I can make a standard wood pickaxe, but I'd like to use the Tinker's Construct stuff because it's a little bit better. So we need the part builder next to the pattern chest, I think, so then they link up. The tool station and the stencil table. The mod pack is a little, well, the mod is a little bit confusing, but I'll try to work through it with you here. I've done this, definitely. That's all done. And then it mentions the things about balls of moss, which is cool, which you can just use a chisel to switch something over to mossy cobblestone and get the moss that way, which is kind of cool. I didn't know that. If I wanted to make, let's say, a pickaxe, we'll open up the tool station, select a pickaxe, and it tells me the parts I need. Pickaxe head, tool binding, and handle. But I can't just make those in my inventory. I need the stencils for them. So we have to get pickaxe head, tool binding, and handle, which I'll open you up for. Put a blank pattern in. We get the patterns for that. There's the pickaxe head, the tool handle, tool rod, whatever, and a binding. I'll also probably take a sword blade pattern, and a shovel head pattern. The rest we can leave in, and the patterns we can throw away in the pattern chest. I think you can also make a pattern chest and put a tool into it, and then it becomes basically a tool chest. Because at some point I'll probably amass a bunch of spare tools and stuff like that. Part builder now. We need to make a pickaxe. We'll make it out of just the wood that I've got. Because that's all I've got. Depending on the material that I make it out of, the materials have different properties to them. Sometimes they give a different buff as well. All that stuff can be found inside the materials and you books. And I think there's another book that gives you, yeah, Tinker's Weaponry. And these will give you the general rundown of what's what. You can just kind of look in there and look through the properties and see generally what's the best for your use case. Maybe you want something really quickly or, you know, whatever. The sword blade. Although, really, I should go with probably a stone sword blade, actually. Probably not wood. Tool rod, though. Uses also a stick, interestingly. The binding. I think I might need a couple bindings. A shovel. And I think that's it, maybe. Nah. So then back to the tool station. Pickaxe. The head. The binding. And the rod. Oh, I didn't make enough rods. Okay. Shovel, though, doesn't need a binding. And the sword doesn't need a binding, but you do need a wide guard. Okay. That's fair. What's this? Oh, repair. Ah. Right. I don't think I can do anything with the pickaxe, can I? I mean, like, I put in wood to repair it, which is good and fine. But I don't think any of this stuff actually gives it, like, a buff that I have. Some ashes? No. Okay. That's okay. But with that, we can chip away at some of the stone. And the benefit of using the Tinker's Construct stuff is the unique bonuses that you get for certain materials, and also the ability to repair it using just the base material, which is quite nice. You don't have to, like, remake the entire tool. You just throw in a little bit of wood and it's back to new. Very nice. I believe the wood pickaxe Tinker's Construct style counts as a... does it start as iron? It might be okay for iron stuff. I'm not sure on that, though. But with the wood, we can make the standard furnace, but it wants me to make a slab furnace, interestingly. So sure. Yeah, not quite happy with that. I mean, I could, like, chop up the stencil table, I suppose. Because I think if I put the stencil table in the crafting window, it turns into just, like, a little slab. So you could go, like... Oh, yeah, that doesn't work either. You can't mix them together. I don't know. And I don't know if I can turn you back into a table. So that just is what it is now. Damn it. Oh well. That's fine. It still works the same way, it just looks a bit different now. It's alright. Have those back. The chest we'll put down. I guess the bed I'll put down. I don't really intend on staying here for too long, but here we go. So I needed the wide guard pattern still for the sword. That in there. Take the wood out. We'll go for sword blade out of stone. Now this gets the stone bound modifier. Because it's a complete sword blade, it just gives you like a +1 modifier to stone bound, which I forget exactly what stone bound does. I think it's doing more damage to stone as you mine stone. I don't remember. One of the Tinker's Construct books gave you a really good rundown of all of the buffs that you could get. I might have to make that book, though. I don't think I was given it for free. And the wide guard. And I could also go for the tool rod out of stone, but the tool rod out of stone is durability modifier 0.5 times, whereas if I did it out of wood, it's 1 times, but it doesn't get the stone bound. So if I wanted a completely stone bound sword, then I'd want to go for that potentially. But I'll just go for a wooden tool rod. I need a couple of them anyway. So there we go. Oh god, my inventory. What is happening? Just throw that out for now. I'll throw out the potato seeds also. Throw out the potato seeds. Sort it. Throw away some of the wool, gravel, spare cobblestone slabs, a dandelion and some of the flowers and stuff. Yeah. Let me see about making another pattern chest thing for the actual tool bits. You might stack, but... Nah, it doesn't. Damn. There was something that might be for the... Might be for castings, actually. Might be what I'm thinking of. Hello, Templar Warden. Should top with the tooltip for the tool. Stonebound? I don't think so, actually. Maybe. Maybe once I make it. Just a normal sword. There are different types of swords, and they have, like, different fancy attacks, but for the moment, I'm just gonna go with the standard sword. That's fine. Requires stone to repair it. 157 durability, stone ball modifier. Because it's not completely made out of stone, it's only a net total. It averages all together, so it's only a 0.67 stone bond, whatever that does. I'm not sure. One of the books said it. Tinker's weaponry. Right, I have shurikens, arrows, bolts. Yeah, but you don't have the information that I'm after here. Materials in U. That's like armors. Yeah, just the rundown of how you make stuff and what it generally is. The tool mines faster as it wears out, but does less damage. Okay. Okay, so actually a stone sword's not so great. Because it does a bit less damage overall. But that's generally fine. Zambi burnt up? Are we clear? Are we okay? My little hovel here. It looks such shit for now. Get you sorted out. Put away in the chest here. Some of the materials books. The quest book, I guess I'll keep on me. The food I'll keep on me. The dirt I'll keep on me. The parts put away. Saplings we'll throw in there for a minute. The wood shears we'll throw in there for a minute. The slab furnace. I'll complete the quest for. Oh, now make a manual furnace. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. That actually only just now clicked with me. That okay. I figured it out. Okay, cool. I'll take my 8 coal. Nice. A lot of talk and chat about servers and solid state drives and house networking and stuff. I'm glancing over and following a little bit. And that didn't lead to anything. That's just a whatever. This wants me to make a bit of rubber. Get a bit of rubber. Get rubber wood, rubber, and a rubber bar. MFR rubber trees, when chopped down, drop raw rubber, which is smelted into rubber bars. But there is... Okay, you want me to chop it down first, then you'll tell me the other way, I guess. So we'll have to keep an eye out for rubber tree. If you see a rubber tree, spam some emotes at me so I see. There we go. That looks maybe a little better. We'll fix it up and make it look really cool later on, I promise. Me and aesthetics with this game is definitely a thing. Oh yeah, I can throw that away too, and that. And go ahead and sort, I suppose. Okay. I could make some torches, which I'll go ahead and do now. Light up the place a little bit. You're still down there, huh? Yeah, you are. Okay. Bit of a loud neighbor to have, but alright. I forget what it's called. Basically a blaze, though. Otherwise, it'll drive me absolutely insane. There we go. Auto closing. Very nice. So let's head out. We'll plant some seeds, I suppose. Get some more wood. Get some charcoal going. There's another cave out there. What's that in the wall? Also a bunch of straight up coal to get to. Amber bearing stone. Requires redstone to harvest it. Okay. Interesting. Good night, KPO. Liz, Blitz, Wraith, something like that. So it's a nice little starting area. It's alright. Made do with what I've got. That's tend to be how it is. I just found like a natural cave or an opening somewhere and I just like, you know, wall it up real quick and seal it and from there we build out. I don't know if I'm going to be going for a cave home like I did in my Let's Play way back when, or if I'm going for a outdoors area. Which, did I ever get around to doing that in my Let's Play? I remember I had like the stairwell going down into the cave that I lived in, and I was going to at some point have that stairway being like a side entrance type thing to a main building up top, but I don't know if I ever got around to doing that. I never beat that. I got to the point where it's like it's time to do the Ender Dragon, and I wanted to farm up a bunch of like, you know, the tier 1 armors with the basic enchantments that I then merged together. But I never really had the motivation to do that. That was a very long time ago. I do remember the... Man, what is with the sky? Like, it wants to rain, but not quite. I do remember the really cool nether thing that I had going on, where it's like the nether railway for fast travel between villages. I was quite happy with that. Well, I need some wood to make charcoal. Won't take very long with the axe. It is raining, but it won't render the rain because of the biome. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. So it's just cloudy here then, huh? Fine by me. Shit. I'm okay with that. I could also see about getting a little farm set up. We have a natural water source here. Yeah, there it is. Huh. Is that oil? Oh, and some sugar cane. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Quicksand. I forgot that was a thing. Oh god. Dude, fuck quicksand. This stuff is so absurdly dangerous. Oh, it is the worst. Sort of a way to get back. Torch pointing toward home, just in case, you never know. The rain in Minecraft is obnoxiously loud. Yeah, it is. But there is also the weather slider. I could just turn it down a bunch. Yeah, that's a bunch of oil there. Wow. Okay. Or at least it looks like a bunch of oil. I don't know if it actually is. Dude, the sky is so weird right now. What the hell? Oh, well. Dive down and take a look. No. Modest hive. And bees? What bee mod is this? Forestry. The bee mods, I have no idea. I can't figure them out. They seem like a lot of work for really not a whole lot. Shit. Well done. Ow. You've won this round, zombies. No spider. No. Quicksand. Fuck. No. Oh god, quicksand. Oh, quicksand. Good thing this isn't hardcore. That's the worst way to go down. Oh. Unbelievable. Death counter 1. Yeah, okay. Hope time to restart. Yeah. Yeah, if it was a hardcore playthrough. What the hell? What's that little dude all about? Did you guys see that? Oh my god, there's so much garbage here. Hey. No. Okay. It's too hot here. I'm just gonna run back. This isn't my house. My house is this way, I think. Or is it this way? It might be this way. We'll be back for my body. Oh god. That's a dead end. I need to get around this, I think. Cinder pearls. I'll need those. I forget why I need those, but I'm pretty sure they're important. No. Ah. Ah. No. No, no, no. Stop it. Leave me alone, all of you. Yeah, wow, I was like completely the wrong direction before. I gotta go east a lot. pretty soon I'm going to need to get a bunch of gravel, sand, and clay. Sand we've certainly got covered. Gravel? Maybe. And then clay, I think also maybe, because that'll be likely in the little river there. Okay, let's sleep and see if this hurts me when I wake up. I always had that with this game, where you wake up from bed and it's in a weird position and poops you out into a wall. Seems good though. I'll wait here a minute, let everything calm down. Oh, man. Appetita, which I think was fertilizer? Is that right? I think that's right. We got some copper and iron here too. This dude finally gone? Yeah, he's gone now. Let me just turn the whole game up actually a little bit. Just a bit. Then turn the weather down a little more. Okay, I think we have a dead end here. I think that's all dead ends, which is quite nice. I would just have to let it up a little more. So that's nice. That'll be our project when we come back. Spiders are supposed to be friendly in the day, but I can't sprint anymore. Since they were aggroed onto me last night, that carries over into the morning, so while they're supposed to be friendly, they're not actually. But it seems like I can just run away from them and get away. Good night, Jason. Thanks for stopping in. Watch out for quicksand. Increase fog distance. Fog distance? I don't think is a thing. But I can maybe increase the render distance and maybe that works. No. It's generally just foggy as hell right now because of the rain yesterday, I think. That's just how it is here, I guess. And there's all my stuff back. Even the zombie head. And then I can go waypoints. And you know what? I'll just turn it off instead of getting rid of it completely. I don't know. Maybe I want to track that at some point in time. I don't know why, but give myself the option. Hello, Plumpy Chunks. How you doing? No, that way led like all the way around. I really just need to cut through this whole thing here. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Had a really massive sneezing fit last night. We went out for drinks, and I don't know, on the way back I just couldn't stop sneezing, so my throat is a little bit ravaged right now from all that. Nose is getting clear though, so that's good. I'm surprised I was able to sleep. And I gotta figure out a way to get across this a little better later on. Although actually, I think it over here smooths out a bit. Leo for the 100 bits. It's 200 plus for text-to-speech, just in case. Revenge. TNT the quicksand. Happy weekend. Thank you very much. Yeah, TNT on this. You know, that might be interesting. Just like chain together TNT and blow it up and watch it fall onto the next TNT and blow it up and fall onto the next TNT and blow it up and just chow through the entire mountain. You can't suffocate TNT to damage it though, right? So I'd have to use like arrows or something because the sand would just stack on top of it. Because if they chain react, I think they might blow up a little too quickly. I don't know. That could be a thing though. Just get ahead on that. TNT cannon, yeah, exactly. Could do that too. I always forget that that's a thing. Jim Rapier will sort that out. Just more beer. That's always the answer with you guys, isn't it? Okay. I didn't really get much wood. That turned into me just running around exploring a lot. The reason I left originally. Yeah, well. It's F7 so I can see the potential spawn areas just to make sure my torches are okay. Because it's really annoying when you have something like this. It's just like, oh, that's not a thing. We'll just cover it up. Yo. It's a little bit cheaty, but it's also just, it's nice. Because, like, again, you get, like, these little corner areas because the lighting didn't quite penetrate. It's like, all you really need to do is just remove a bit of stone and the light can come through and then it's fine. Yeah, so it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit more. 14 chunks. Priority 1, get a jukebox, play some bangers. How many songs do they have in this? And do creepers still drop the CDs if they're killed by a skeleton's arrow? Is that still a thing? Do people even know what I'm talking about? Am I being too old school with that? I don't know. Air infused stone. I think I'll leave it there. I think it's providing me with a little bit of light. Some aluminium, get that mixed in there. They do. Mm. Am I using any sort of launcher for this? Just through the Twitch desktop app. You can install Minecraft through that, and then you get access to a bunch of mod stuff from that. So whatever that's considered, I think it's just a vanilla launcher though it uses. And the Twitch thing just handles the mod installation. And it's broken, but that's fine. It's still technically usable, it's just in really, really awful shape, and thankfully it doesn't just fly out of my hands now that it's broken. So I can still head back to my table and repair it. Put that in, and there we go. One plank completely refilled it. So good. It's ridiculous. There's 12 music discs in the game. Creepers do still drop them when a skeleton gets the final killing blow. Okay, good. I know that used to be a thing like way back when, but I don't know. You know, so many things have changed over the years with this game. Seems like the music in general is pretty lacking currently, though. I remember playing a bunch more. Maybe I'm misremembering. If you are using the Twitch desktop app to play this game, though, you may want to go into the Twitch options. There is a setting category specifically for Minecraft. If you're going for a mod pack like this, you may want to throw in 5 or 6 gigs of RAM because of all the stuff. And the reason I'm not moving on to Cobble Tinker's Tools. Currently, the wood's doing me just fine. I could totally see about going for a stone pickaxe, though, because I think you can swap out parts, I think, right? There's some way of doing that. Like, if I just throw in stone, it doesn't do anything, but I'd have to actually get the individual part. And there was some way to get the individual parts, I think, to deconstruct it. I'm not sure, though. But if I wanted to go for a pickaxe head, throw in some stone. There's that. The binding, we'll just go for the full thing because of the stone-bound blah. Try to get the maximum modifier for it. There you go. So it is 65 durability, down from 97. Mining speed 4, up from 3.5. It's got stonebound 1. Maximum bonus is 1.28 apparently. And it does a little more attack damage than the wooden pickaxe. And the wooden pickaxe, I think I could use as fuel? No. I want to say there is a way you could take these apart. But I don't remember. Do enchantments still cost levels? Or did they switch that over so it's lapis lazuli? Or lapis lazuli? One of those. I should make a shovel too while I'm at it. Get some of the gravel and get ahead on that. Not as of 1.7, you believe that change was 1.9. Okay. There's some stuff in 0.13 and 14 that you really want to play, but mods aren't quite there. Yeah, a lot of stuff is 0.12. That's why I'm going with Infinity Evolve, because it's 1.7 at least, which is quite cool. So yeah, Minecraft has just been updating so much that everybody's just kind of on hold with updating their mods and everything until it all calms down a little more. A shovel. Let's take a look at the materials here and see. Because I can do copper. I can do copper, stone, or wood. I'll probably just go with the wood. Oops. Materials. Mining speed 4, mining speed 6 on iron. Could also do flint, that's right. That was the thing. Right off cactus. Cactus could be interesting. A cactus shovel. It gives it the jagged trait, which I don't remember what that did. Don't mess with the cold fires? The cold fires. Okay. There's copper. Handle modifier 1.15 times, so it's pretty cool as a handle. The tool durability is pretty good. Mining speed 5. I could go for a copper shovel. It seems a little wild, but why not? Oh, is it because you're a thermal foundation? Maybe. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I need the smelter for that. Right, so I can't do that anyway. This is just for the basic stuff. Of course, of course, of course. Okay. So we'll have to go with, we'll just go with stone. That's fine. And I think I've still got a tool rod somewhere in here. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. If the music is a bit too loud, do feel free to let me know. I'll need a bunch of this gravel. Then we'll head out for some sand also. And see about clay. Music's totally fine. Good, good, good. Again, my playback is a little bit weird, so I don't really hear things the way they're supposed to be, so I never really know. Dense iron. There's like 3 iron in that. Okay, how much did I get? About a stack and a half. That'll be okay for a moment. Is there any particular mod that's being focused? Currently, no. I mean, I guess Tinker's Construct for the moment, just for the tools and weaponry and armor and such. If anything. Currently, I'm working on getting the clay, sand, and gravel together so that I can then make a bit of grout, which I bake into the seared bricks, which I combine into seared stone, which I use to make the megastructure of the smelter. Yeah, damn it. I tried to sprint crit and knock him back as well as crit. Didn't quite work. Yeah, there we go. There's some clay. Okay. The more the merrier with this kind of stuff. Though I've already got almost as much clay as I've got gravel. So we don't need to be doing this for too much longer. Guess I could make a quick shield. They're such good shots. Huh. Nice. He took a lot of fire damage earlier during the day and retreated into the water. So he was pretty weak. Oh, more gravel. Yoink! Aw. Make a new shovel. Fortnite Build Pro, yes. I'm so good at quick building, or I don't know, what's some Fortnite lingo that I can throw in there and piss people off. Quick speed building. Oh, I'm a ramper. I do the ramps. That's my thing. Actually, just so I've got some for repairs, let's keep just a bit of each of these in there. There. You're a pyramider? Nice. Are we like sworn enemies or really good friends then? Because I'm basically a pyramider also if I just do ramps. I just do like half-assed pyramids. A water garden. Oh, okay. Raw frog, some rice. Sure. If you say so, Pam. Okay. Thoughts on Vein Miner? Don't know what Vein Miner is. Is that more Fortnite lingo? Is that a building or just some really weird sand? Time for bed. All right, William. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Take it easy. Could do with some more clay, but definitely some more sand. It'll be really good when I can get enough of the iron stuff together so I can make a forge and do the proper tools like the hammer and the excavator and take out these blocks is a big chunk. There's also a mod that brought in a quarry. What mod was that? I don't think that was RF Tools. I think RF Tools was a lot about the portals and dimensions and stuff. The minimum amount of clay? Sure. I suppose. Because yeah, I'm not really sure. I think it's 2 stacks of each, though. Hold tilde to do that. That's a bit of a trick for me. Oh, that. Because my tilde key is not where you'd expect it to be. There's that. God, where's the minus key now? There it is. German layout keyboards, man, they're not easy. Thought I saw a spider in there or something. We'll see what I can do with what I've got currently. 50 pieces of clay, absolute minimum. Okay. Because I don't think you can cut corners on the smelter. And that'd be just like your one tile internal type thing, right? Like we're talking 3 by 3 with the bits and bobs on the sides, and it's just one deal. So let's see, was it, yeah, I'm not gonna remember. Grout. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, I thought for some reason it was equal parts of each. Okay. It is, in a way. I see. 1 clay, 1 sand, 1 gravel, though. Fine, fine, fine. And there's that. And the grout we bake into the seared bricks, which we combine in certain ways for the structures required and also the blocks themselves. So let's get cooking. There's 1 bit of grout. And 2 bits of grout. The bone I might use for arrows or something, I don't know. Seeds, only a couple seeds. I'll have to gather more seeds at some point. Industrial hemp already? Nice. My stone shovel's broken again. Does not take much. Guess the eye. We can throw these back in temporarily. The flint I can probably throw in. Okay. And the arrow, sure. I'm going to take a quick break while this all smelts up. I'll just kind of stand here and sit at the away screen. I'll be back in just like a few minutes, though. Won't be too long. Hydrate? Yeah, absolutely. Man, I go through so much water, especially with my throat being a bit mbech. Definitely so. What did I need for this thing? Okay, it wants me to make just the basic stuff. Okay. Some of this we can put together now. I need a faucet. Not a channel. The controller. A drain that goes with the faucet. A table I need. What else? The seared tank, and then, well, yeah, of course, bricks. How many bricks does it want me to make? 18? Okay. I mean, that's a bit of a thing. How much for the seared tank? Did that require glass? Yeah. Glass. Just surrounding glass. Okay. So I'll have you work on that while the other one does the rest of the brick. Don't think that was me. Yeah, it doesn't stay in there. Okay. Almost. We'll need to figure out where to put this thing, because it does get kind of big. Well, less big and more tall. Like, are we staying here generally? I guess I could. It's okay enough. There's a cave or something. Oh, hi. Oh, what? What a flank! I think there's still a cave in there somewhere. That's a fairly open area out here. With a bit of lava that's really convenient. And there's a village? We can hang out here, I suppose. Let me help you with that. If I may. Okay. Because I'll need to actually fuel the furnace. Take a look at the town real quick. I should probably get the sand in and smelting first before I do this, but... Oh well. Oh, my ankle. And that's how I died. Man, what a Project Zomboid way to go. Yo, guys, your grass is haunted. That doesn't sound right. So what do we got? Some witchcraft stuff. Bunch of stuff for Thumbcraft, which, ooh, maybe. Maybe one day. The current way to die in Zombie is high-speed vehicle accidents. Yeah, don't be a speed freak. Just don't. I'm gonna take all your books. Robbing villagers. I mean, who doesn't do this? I mean, really, come on. Everyone does it. I'll put them back. I won't promise, but I'll say I will. They got guards nowadays? Okay. I'm an upstanding citizen in this village. I do the work, I pay my bills. Tend the farms. I'm doing my part. And I think in more recent versions of Minecraft, don't they have a chest that they actually put the stuff into? Like, the village has actually got kind of a huge overhaul at some point. A lumberjack. Emeralds for a proven grafter. Excuse me? What? What's a proven grafter? Why would I want one? Hello? Who else is in there? Okay, whatever. enjoy being in there then. They got a greenhouse set up. That looks pretty neat. With a bunch of crop sticks. Do crop sticks help stuff grow? What's the benefit of using crop sticks? Because it looks like they've just got normal stuff planted in there. Unless that's required for scallion, ginger, industrial hemp, rye. I don't know. I definitely had planted industrial hemp without crop sticks before. Do you guys have a furnace anywhere by chance? Yeah, I could use some more books. I've only got 21. They've probably already read them all anyway. They don't need them. I mean, why hang on to a book that you've read, huh? I need some of their knowledge. These hats are bananas. Structure dungeon essence. What? They got a rail station. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. Fine. No smelter though? Unless I've maybe just missed it. But I think it should be a nice... My god, there's sounds. Yeah, it should be a dark gray. You'd know it when you see it. I don't think they've got one, though. Which is unfortunate, because sometimes they've already got one set up. That's expensive. You kidding me with that price? Take some of their carrot seeds if I can fit them in somewhere.